Are you prepared for the staggering costs of long-term care? The answer is probably not. Hi, I'm your host, Bob Scrivano. For 35 years, helping California families deal with the issues of aging. 25 of those years on KFBK radio right here in Sacramento, AM 1530. How much does it cost? Well, eight, $9,000 for an assisted living, 9,000 a month or more for a memory care, 6,000 a month for boarding care, 5,000 a month for boarding care, round the clock care with somebody at home, $15,000 a month, nursing home, 12 to $15,000 a month. Oh, and by the way, how long can that last? Well, the average time from diagnosis of dementia to death is 8 years. The average time from diagnosis of dementia till death is 8 years. The average age of someone entering a nursing home, you'll be surprised at this, is only 84. You could pay for this for a really long time. Your family could pay for this. You could pay for this. I have watched scores of families become impoverished in my 30 years of doing this, impoverished by the costs of long term care, by the cost of one person going into a nursing home or a memory care unit. Are you ready for that? Have you set the money aside? Well, if you're lucky, you have long-term care insurance. If you're unlucky, who's going to pay it? I have family right now. They're paying the memory care is 9,000 a month, and mom's income is 1,200 a month. She doesn't own a house. She's living on 1,200 a month. The family's picking up the other $7,000 a month for as long as mom lives. It's become a burden to them. They're looking for help. The bad news is there isn't a lot of help available. Not for that. If she was in a nursing home, yeah, we could get Medi-Cal to help pay or other things. But there's not much help. The VA is almost useless, and just her husband wasn't a vet anyhow. So who's going to pay 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 for 8 years or 7 years? My all-time record of a family going through money is $700,000. The family went through, they spent every nickel. They spent $700,000, spent all of the money, sold mom's house, spent $700,000 taking care of mom and dad. Two or 300,000 is not unusual. It's not unusual at all. If this happened to your family, are you prepared for this? Who's going to pay the staggering cost of long-term care? Well, we're going to take care of mom at home. We're going to just hire a caregiver. Well, you know how much round the clock caregiving costs? I said earlier, 15, 12, 15,000. I have a client in the Bay Area right now paying 22,000 a month for round the clock long-term care. We're talking serious money now. Who's going to do that in your family? Who's going to pay that in your family? Are you going to write a check? And if you do have the money, who's in control of the money? Is your son in control of the money? Is your spouse in control of the money? Is your daughter in control? Who can deal with your bank account? Who could sell the house if they had to? Who could sign a contract to pick which facility you went into? I don't have the answers for those. Do you have the answers? I have answers, and I can help you with the answers. Right next to this video is a sign up page. There's an email page where you can email me and get more information, or come in and see me, or set up a Zoom conference, or do whatever you need to do to make sure that at the end of the day you're prepared and you're ready. But is your family ready? Well, Bob, I'm never going to go. I'll just die first. You know what the life expectancy of an 80-year-old woman is, boys and girls? It's 89, almost 90. Do you know what the life expectancy of a 90-year-old woman is? 96. Now, do you think there's some chance that during those years, mom or grandma or grandpa might need some help that you can't give, that is beyond your ability to give? Because mom lives in Ohio and you're in California, or you're in California and your daughter who's going to take care of you is in Nebraska. So ask yourself the real question: who's going to take care of you if you can't take care of you? And are they prepared to pay the staggering costs of long term care? Are they prepared to pay 100, 200, 300, $400,000. Are they prepared to sell the house to pay for you to be in a memory care for 2 or 3 or 4 years? I don't have the answers for your family. I have answers and I'm available to help. So right here somewhere, there's a link where you can get in touch with me. You can send me an email to through my website. You can send an email to assetsandaging.com, or you can just call me at 800-999-8007. But there's a link or a phone number, 800-999-8007. Get a hold of me today, make a difference in your life, and begin to answer the question, who's going to take care of the staggering costs in your family, and how are you going to pay it, and who's going to be in charge? Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Bob Scrivana, your host. Make sure you go to my website, check out all the stuff that's available to you. Have a great day and have a good life. Bye bye.